Okay, games are getting tough, but 2 consecutive wins after losses. I mean, I can't really complain about that. So, I guess we'll just kind of move on. Yeah, I guess we'll just kind of move on. I do remember this being a intimidating place because it's like the other castle idea, but it's like dark and scary, and I just remember being like, holy crap, when I was younger. So maybe it'll be tougher for us, but I guess we'll just see, yeah? Hello everyone, and welcome to Block Sports coverage of Soccer Club FC versus Cedric's Knights. Last game played by Soccer Club FC was a 2-1 victory, 2 rocket goals by Deputy Hersey and Bob Sheriff, the Western Cowboy Trio. Today poses a very different challenge for for Soccer Club FC because Cedric's Knights, again, are a different sort of breed. And all of this is sort of with the air around the team. News breaking out last week that Eddie Diamond is looking to move on from his role at the club. Don Studson is my color commentator joining me here. Don, what does this mean for the club going forward? Well, Evan, it can't be too good, but you have to wonder if Soccer Club FC at this point may be better off moving on from Eddie Diamond. It might be a mutual sort of thing. Eddie's looking for opportunities where he can get involved and be a focal point of a team. And, seems like this could be a good move for both teams. So we got to wonder whether or not that is going to be the case here. But obviously, the match is most important. I know Eddie Diamond well. I talked to him the other day. He said, I'm just focused on getting this match done. And so, we'll see how that goes as we move forward. All right, and what's that? We have another sideline report by Jenna Bricks here. Jenna, what do you have for us?
Yes, hi, gentlemen. Well, an interesting report again. Eddie Diamond, we reported last week, was looking to move on from Soccer Club FC, and we can now report that this is going to be his final match for Soccer Club FC. Moving on after this match today, win or lose. So this will be it for him. And not to break any more news than necessary, but we also are having reports that one of our defensemen for Soccer Club FC is looking to leave as well. Sources are remaining anonymous on this for some reason, but an interesting time for Soccer Club FC as they're trying to sort of move on from these guys. Who's to know what the future will hold?
All right, well, let's send it on down to the field here when we get the chance. Okay. Well, an important match here, a night game. What is happening with those 2 supporters in the... One of them doesn't even seem like they're on the tower there. That's the magic that exists in Cedric's kingdom here. A couple of fires. That guy's literally levitating. 2 of them levitating in the background out there. An intimidating factor. Dreadful Dave, one of the Cedric's Knights. Deputy Hersey, of course, the captain and midfielder for Soccer Club FC. Who are we looking out for here?
Well, Paul Cullis is a name that we are definitely looking for from Cedric's Knights. An amazing goal scorer, speedy. Young Julian Joust here, obviously, is another threat there. And there's Eddie Diamond, the man who will be leaving after this match today. Today, his last match for Soccer Club FC.
Freddie Fitt has blown the whistle, and now we are off. An immediate rocket grab, an immediate thrown into the air, and it's stopped by Cedric in the goal.
Well, Soccer Club FC really relied on those sorts of goals here. Last week,
good deflection from Deputy Hersey here as it's flipped up ahead to nobody. Flip behind now to defender. Here is Weasel with the ball. You can tell Weasel because
He's got a very different helmet. A struggle so far for Soccer Club FC. Not passing well. And here it is again, booted up ahead. Here's Eddie Diamond. And now another shot and booted up again. Eddie Diamond trying to give chase to it. Can't hold on to the ball. Here's Deputy Hersey with the first shot of the game. And a goal for Deputy Hersey. His 15th of the season. And Soccer Club FC have taken the lead here. Well, not too impressive of a goal, but goals are goals here, Evan. These are absolutely important and vital. An assist from Eddie Diamond on his final game. And now Cedric Knights looking to get back into this. Is Eddie Diamond now passing across. Really great pass. Baron von Side looking to do something with it. Can't, and now it's flipped up ahead. And now Baron von Side, who has the ball, looking to grab. A great tackle from Bob Sheriff now. Sir Dribblot intercepting. Up to Deputy Hersey, who's going to flip it up ahead. Use the rocket. This time, a second goal. 2-0 to Soccer Club FC. Well, how about that? Really excellent start here from Soccer Club FC, and really excellent from Deputy Hersey. Just being so smart. 1 goal by foot, 1 goal by rocket. 2-0 now. The all-time leading goal scorer for Soccer Club FC, Deputy Hersey, getting involved once again. Eddie Diamond, another really spectacular interception. Baron von Side now with the shot. It's deflected out by Cedric. Weasel cannot do anything with that. This comes to Eddie Diamond now. He's going to take a move. Another move. He's going to work it centrally now. Eddie Diamond a shot. And he'll poke it back to Deputy Hersey, being chased by a defender here. Eddie Diamond going to play it back to Deputy Hersey. A good skill move, but he's dispossessed. Bob Sheriff looking to get involved, but he cannot. It's tussled for in the midfield. Power-up used on behalf of Cedric Knights. A great move, and booted away now. Wide open is Eddie Diamond, who's going to give it to Baron von Side, who prematurely shoots that. And now here's Deputy Hersey, a really good shot on goal. And 2-0 is our halftime score. Wow, well, I'm not sure I would have predicted a 2-0 Soccer Club lead here, but they've done such an excellent job so far, really protecting, holding onto the ball, not putting it into dangerous areas. You have to be looking forward to what Soccer Club FC can do in the next half. Well, Eddie Diamond certainly involved there, the first goal, and just maybe putting on a final showcase for what he can do as he potentially is moving on. Let's send it on down to Steve Bennett and the Block Sports Halftime Show. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Block Sports coverage of the halftime show regarding Soccer Club FC and Cedric Knights. I'm, of course, joined by my co-analysts Richard Taylor and Duck Jackson. Boys, 2-0 halftime lead for Soccer Club FC. It's something that we so interesting have been able to say about them. They've just persisted so well and fought so well in some really high competition areas. But there's more to be said outside the field than onside the field right now. Obviously, this is Eddie Diamond's last game, and he's playing very well, gentlemen. I think that's been great, but news breaking that a potential defender from Soccer Club FC is also looking to make his way out as well. What do we make of this? Richard, can you talk to us a little bit about what you see in the game and what this means for Soccer Club going forward? Yes, happily. Well, 2-0 is a great scoreline, obviously, for Soccer Club FC. I want to talk about something that's related to the match just to start, if we can. Our first clip comes here. Oh, let me see if I can find it again. Here it is. Just very good. A save from Prima Donna. Booted out over to Eddie Diamond, who has trouble collecting here, but that's okay. A good pass. Deputy Hersey, a shot. And a goal. I mean, it's very simple, but you can see sort of in one clip exactly what Soccer Club FC are doing correctly, which is that they are both defending well, Prima Donna with a good save, and they're attacking well. So you'd hope that that sort of thing keeps up if you're Soccer Club FC, but I would be surprised if this stayed this way. I mean, Cedric's Knights are a very good team. They're a very clinical team. And you'd be surprised again if that was to stay the same. They didn't score a goal in the second half. Now, outside of the club, outside of the field, Eddie Diamond, obviously his last match, he's been playing very well. A good assist on the goal from Deputy Hersey. But it's an interesting report that we don't know which of the two defensemen. Now, it's Bob Sheriff and Sir Dribbalot are looking to move on from the club as well. The timeline here is interesting. It's a dramatic way to announce it. I'm not sure whose camp is really getting this information out. I spoke with Bob Sheriff and Sir Dribbalot earlier this week. They said similar things that Eddie Diamond said, I believe. Just focused on the next game. I'm not worried about anything else. So it seems like it's not interrupting their play by any means, but you have to be wondering what is going on. All right, well, Duck, tell us a little bit about Cedric's Knights and who we should be looking for in the second half.
Hey, anyone see my AirPods? I was listening to the soundtrack of Wicked, maybe about 7.5 minutes ago, and I took my AirPods out. I think I was in the bathroom, maybe. So if anybody's seen them, I don't have an iPhone, so I can't ping it. It's a really weird mix-up. I have an Android and AirPods. I don't know. Just let me know if anyone's seen them, please.
All right. Well, why don't we send it back down to Evan Brickley and Don Studson after this commercial break.
Welcome back, everyone, to Block Sports coverage of Soccer Club FC versus Cedric's Knights. A 2-0 lead for Soccer Club FC starting in this second half. Don, surprise, maybe, that Cedric's Knights has not scored a goal yet. What sorts of things are we looking out for?
Yeah, Evan, well, you've got to think that Paul Cullis is going to get involved here in this second half. He's been touted as a really, really great player, and just have to look for someone to get involved here. I'd be surprised if this scoreline stays, but you know how Soccer Club FC will do it. When they have a lead, they do their best to hold on to it. They'll slow the game down. They will sit back a little bit. And again, we got to look for those power-ups to get involved here.
All right, well, why don't we send it on down to the field, where Freddie Fitt is ready to blow the final 3 minutes of Eddie Diamond's Soccer Club FC career. Starts off with 2 saves from Prima Donna. Baron Von Side with the ball is going to go see what he can get out of the wheel. He gets a geeking joystick and a goal from Baron Von Side to open up the scoring. That is the opposite direction you thought Cedric's Knights would go.
Well, I gotta say this is very uncharacteristic for Cedric's Knights here, and you can see some growing frustration in some of the players, notably Paul Cullis on the other side.
Well, let's see what sorts of things that we can get into here. Deputy Hersey passing it back to his Western Cowboy counterpart. There's Baron Von Side bringing it in, passing across. Eddie Diamond has the opportunity to shoot, but cannot put it away. And
An interception now from Deputy Hersey, who will continue to run around. Bob Sheriff flipping it up ahead now. Here's Baron Von Side, passing it over to Eddie Diamond. Can Eddie Diamond shoot and score? And a double soccer ball power-up used. As now, Cedric's Knights in possession here. Really good move from one of the midfielders, but Deputy Hershey does a great job to deflect. And now it's flipped on ahead to Baron Von Side, who's going to run all the way, shoot, and score his second goal of the match, 4-0 to Soccer Club FC. Well, that is Baron Von Side's 12th goal, only second behind Deputy Hersey, of course. But man, what a shot and score there from Baron Von Side, and I cannot believe we are in a position where Soccer Club FC are winning this game 4-0. Deputy Hersey flipping it up, using the rocket there as it's flipped up ahead. Bob Sheriff trying to and successfully tackling here. Deputy Hersey using the boots. A great move from Deputy Hersey. Still Deputy Hersey, and it's flipped out to the corner, where Baron Von Side and Freddie Fitt look to weirdly joust for that. Up ahead now. Stolen by Soccer Club FC. A good move from Deputy Hersey. He'll shoot. It goes just over Baron Von Side for the hat trick. Can't get there in time. And what a shocking display here. Deputy Hersey, a shot deflected wide. Eddie Diamond coming again. Over to Deputy Hersey. He gets tripped up. But that is going to do it for this game. 4-0 to Soccer Club FC. Well, what a match that was, huh? 4-0 now. Baron Von Side a brace. Deputy Hersey with a goal. Really unbelievable stuff here. Overwhelming. Cedric's Knights, an intimidating place to come to, and just a resounding success for Soccer Club FC. Well, let's send it on down to Freddie Fitt, who will give us more news on the storyline, I guess.
You join us after the defeat of Cedric's Knights. Freddie, what's the latest news? True to his word, Cedric has activated the portal, leading to the Arctic. More action to follow.
Alright, well, sad to say that is Eddie Diamond's last game. And what are the rumblings about a defender looking to be on his way out? We shall see. But Eddie Diamond, we'll just use this here. Eddie Diamond was by far our worst player. But he scored 6 goals for us in his career. And listen, a little dramatic, but I think a reasonable end to his career. He asked out, looked for an opportunity elsewhere, felt like he wasn't getting what he deserved here. And so we'll salute him. Eddie Diamond, the first one to leave Soccer Club FC. Who we will replace him with is a interesting question. But we will leave that for next episode. So, we'll see you at the Frozen Lake next time.